the Nebraska Television Network, NTV.
You're watching the NTV Network, channels 4, 6, and 13, Central Nebraska's news leader. And now, with the news of the Tri-Cities and the rest of Central Nebraska and Northern Kansas, this is NTV News at 10.
Good evening. If you're planning a trip to good...
You're watching NTV News at 6 with Colleen Williams and Greg Keeley.
Mike's.
Good evening. The new year starts Friday, and that's when the rules change for teenage drivers.
So some 16 to 18.
Stand by both their mics on 2.
NTV News at 10 with Colleen Williams and Greg Keeley.
Mike's. Stand by
Good
Bob's
evening. Our
mics.
first storm of the season moves in.
Bob's been keeping track of the storm and joins us now.
Bob's mics.
Well, Greg and Colleen, we are waiting to see.
NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched news. This is First at 5.
Coming up tonight on First at 5, police say he shot his girlfriend, then the Grand Island man turned the gun on himself.
NTV, where your news comes first, with Seth Denny, Colleen Williams, Ken Boughton weather. This is First at 5. NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched evening news. This is NTV News at 6.
This was not an easy decision.
NTV, where your news comes first, with Seth Denny, Colleen Williams, Ken Boughton weather, and Dave Greig sports. This is NTV News at 6.
This is KFXL Nightly at 9 with Jake Taylor.
Convicted of a deadly crash, a local woman gets a few significant days of jail time. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for KFXL Nightly at 9. I'm Jake Taylor. Crystal Saunders killed Alejandra Zamora.
NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched news. This is NTV News at 10.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. Colleen's off tonight. We begin with the stunning headline about
NTV, where your news comes first, with Seth Denny, Colleen Williams, Kent Boughton weather, and Dave Greig sports. This is NTV News at 10.
A lack of mental health services is being seen across the U.S. NTV's Lauren Coomer speaks.
Next thing you know, we just hear so many, 3 gunshots, loud explosions.
Tonight on KFXL Nightly.
Coming up, we spoke to professors in the special education field and learned about their training for
Good evening and thank you for joining us on NTV News at 10. I'm Aisha Aubrey. Iffy has the night off. In the wake of the Florida...
NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched news with Colleen Williams, Seth Denny, Kent Boughton weather, and Dave Greig sports. This is NTV News at 10. Live from the NTV studio, Good Morning Nebraska starts right now.
Good morning, and thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Jessica Stevenson.
And I'm Mark Reed for Tim Wright this morning. Today is Friday, November 29th.
TV studio. Good Morning Nebraska Sunrise Edition starts right now.
Good morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Sarah Kirkley.
I'm Tim Wright. Welcome to your Monday, November 18th. It is National
Princess Day.
Did you know that Sarah's Hebrew for princess?
I do now.
You probably knew it all along in your heart.
It explains so much.
NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched news. With Sarah Kirkley and Tim Wright weather. This is Good Morning Nebraska, Sunrise Edition. NTV News at Noon starts right now.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sarah Kirkley. Coming up, first at noon, we have an update from NTV's Alex Whitney.
NTV, Central and Western Nebraska's most watched news. With Sarah Kirkley and Tim Wright weather. This is NTV News at Noon. Live from the NTV studio. NTV News First at 5 starts right now.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
It has been a record year for moisture. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us tonight on NTV News at 5:30. I'm Lauren Coomer. Well, turning straight to
from the NTV studio. NTV News at 6 starts right now.
Good evening, and we thank you for joining us tonight at 6.
A rancher south of Hershey finds human.
NTV, where your news comes first. With Colleen Williams, Seth Denny, Kent Boughton weather, and Dave Great sports. This is NTV News at 6. Live from the NTV studio. Good Evening Nebraska starts right now.
Thanks for joining us for Good Evening Nebraska. 3 out of 5 of the Hamilton County Commissioners are currently.
You're watching KFXL Nightly at 9.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for KFXL Nightly. The mayor of Lincoln signing an executive.
Live from the NTV studio. NTV News at 10 starts right now.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10.
A rancher south of Hershey finds human
The Nebraska Television Network, NTV.
To the two shot.